Hi everyone, it's Di here from Di's Den and welcome to Table Favour Day 2. Today we're going to make this little explosion box and it opens like so. Woohoo! And we've got a Ferrero Rocher in them. I've made two, I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to buy some Ferrero Rochers because I'm going to do these for my dad for Christmas for his people on his nursing home. So these are what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to be using this punch, which is pretty old. It's called a bow builder punch, and I might as well punch them out now because I haven't done that yet. So you need to punch out two of these, so I'm going to punch these out like so. And let me see, let's cut that off. Oh my goodness, where's my scissors? Let me just do it from the other end as well. That's alright because this is retired DSP. So everything we're using today is retired except for the colour of the cardstock. So this is all you're going to need. I've cut that out, so we'll pop that on one side. We'll make that up in a moment so you can see how it goes. So you're going to need, for your main box, a piece that measures 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. For your lid, you'll need another piece that measures 2 9/16 by 2 9/16. For the lid of your box, you're going to need a piece that measures 1 1/2 by 1 1/2 inches. For the base inside of your box, which is this bit here, you're going to need, I'm going to pop that out because I've only got two. You're going to need a piece that measures 1 3/8 by 1 3/8. Now I've actually marked this as a L and a B, so I know which ones are which because of doing that. And then you'll need 6 more pieces, and they need to be portrait style at 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. And sorry, 1 3/8 by 1 1/4. Now you'll need 6 of those, 2 for the inside and 2 for the outside. So we're going to pop that out of the way, and I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. And we're going to just, oops, I've just dropped the scoring tool on the floor. I seem to be doing that a lot lately. I think I'm going to have to leave it on the side. Okay, so we're going to score both these pieces of card. So we're going to score this one at 1 3/8 on all sides with the small pin. Small ball. 1 3/8, turn. 1 3/8, turn. 1 3/8, turn. 1 3/8, turn. Then we're going to score our lid piece at 1/2 inch, turn. 1/2 inch, turn. 1/2 inch, turn. 1/2 inch. And that's all our scoring done. Alright, so now I'm going to leave that on the side. I'm not going to do that anymore. Alright, I'm going to bring in my trimmer, only because it's easier. You can do this by hand if you want. Now I'm going to cut from this score line to this score line on the diagonal. Like so. And I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. So okie dokie, so we've got like a hexagonal shape now. Alright, I can pop that on the floor. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our scissors, and on this score line here, we're going to cut this score line out. So we're going to cut just on the inside of that score line and just on the outside of that score line. And just cut that smidgen out like so. So we can just pop that out like that. So it's like that, and we're going to do the same on the other side. So just on the inside of the score line, just on the outside of the score line, and pop that bit out. We're going to turn it around and we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So each side of the score line, cut like a slither out, and one more like so. We're going to be working on the base box part first. Alright, so we've cut all those 4 bits out. And now we're going to fold and burnish all these score lines. Okay, once we've done that, we're now going to get our piece that says B on it, but for the base, which is going to go in the middle here. So we're going to cut that. We're going to glue that into place. So that's our piece. Now these ones are the ones that are got the wings on them. We're going to take 2 of our pieces that are out of the 6. Now I'm lucky that this paper has not got really an up or down side on it, so it doesn't really matter which way I put them in there, but I'm going to pop one in on this one, and then one in on this one over here. That's a bit wonky, isn't it? Let's see if I can pop this one in here and then move that one around a bit. There we go, I've got it out. So I've got a little bit of the card on the back, but where it is I'm not going to see it, so pop that in there nice and straight. Give them all a nice brush down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on those 2 corners and pull them across like so, pulling them down like that. And then on this side I'm going to put a little bit of glue across like so and push them across so that they look like little pockets. If you wanted to make them so that those bits sat in there, that's fine, you can do that. But you know what, you could put little notes on them, I guess, but I don't want to, so that's all I've done. We're going to turn this over the other way, and then we've got 4 more pieces of these designer series paper that measure the 1 3/8 by 1 1/4, and the 1 3/8 is the portrait side. Now if you've got a directional paper, you need to make sure that you put your directional the correct way, so this will be up like so, so it needs to be that way. I'm going to turn them around as I go, so that if you had a directional paper you could pop them on how they're supposed to go. Turn. Oh, oops. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Look. We didn't see that, did we? No, we didn't see that. That's okay. If you wanted to put a piece on the bottom here, you could. It would be the same as a piece, on the inside. I'm going to turn that one around the other way because most of those hold that way up. Okay, so that's our main box done. So we're going to pop that on one side for a minute, and we're going to bring in our lid, and we're going to go around and we're going to notch that in there, and the same on the other side. Whoops. Turn it around and we'll do the same on the other end. Like so. And we can move all those bits out of the way. We can fold and burnish all of these score lines then. Once we've done that, we can pop our piece on the top that's got the L on it. So I knew that that was then for the lid. Oh my goodness, I'm really doing good today, aren't I? Alright, that's because these are tiny projects. We're going to now glue our little tabs and bring the lid around like so. Oops, get over there you. making sure they're nice and square on the corners. Once we do the other ends, we need to just pop those in a bit because it's easier. And we have our box done. As you can see, our lid fits on there lovely. So we'll leave that on there to dry for a moment, and we'll pop this little bow together. So I'm going to put the pen in the glue for a minute because it's a warm day. I don't want it to dry out. What we're going to do is we're going to use our glue dots to assemble this. So let me see, all my good glue dots. I'll go back all the way back up here. So we want one glue dot on this piece that looks like a bow end, and put the other piece over the top. Then we're going to use our bone folder just to give these pieces that look strange, like bulby in the middle, and pop a glue dot on one end of that, bring it together, and then give it a push so that it's out nice and firm, like so. Another one on this end, and do the same again, bringing that together and then bulging it out a little bit. Alright, so now we've got that. We're going to pop glue dot, our bow piece, a glue dot, our other bow piece. Now we only need one of those, so we're going to put another glue dot on the top, and one of those through the middle, turn it over, one more glue dot along the back here, and then bring each side over, which will only just reach, but that's all you need it to do, and give it a good squeeze down in the middle. This bit here is the only bit that goes in the bin. So we're going to cut that off, pop them away, bring in our glue again. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of this, and we're going to pop a little bit of glue onto the back of these like so. And we pop our Ferrero Rocher in the middle and our lid on the top. And what do you think? I know they're just gorgeous. I didn't have any more, so I can't put another one in there. Not because I've eaten them all. These were actually left over, believe it or not, and in the fridge. And I never saw them until the other day, and I thought, oh my goodness, I've still got some of them left. So that's our little box. It's called an explosion box, mini explosion box. That's today's table favour number 2, day 2. If you'd like the written tutorial for this, please head down here to Di's Den for Stamping, Crafting and Tutorials. You will find the link to the written tutorial on my Facebook group. It's free to join. You do have to answer the question if you're not already a member. If you've enjoyed this, well, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to know more about any of these products, or you would like to, contact me to buy other products, I would love to be your demonstrator if you live in Australia. And if I don't, I will see you tomorrow with table favour number 3. Bye for now.